Hey, it's Pastor Rick again. I wanted to continue some of the tutorial things that I started in the last tutorial that's viewable both on YouTube and on our Facebook fan page for the New Hope Church. In part 2, we're going to look at what you, as the user, as the participant, as the volunteer, will do. In the last thing, I showed you around the website a little bit. This time I'm going to show you what an invite looks like and how to respond to that invite. Let's take a look. Okay, so as I do every day, I'm here at gmail.com. Multiple times a day I do. Probably many of you check your email multiple times a day, and if you do, that's great because we can get a hold of you quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and log into my email, and as soon as it loads, thank you, Fios. You'll see that the most recent email is one from me, actually. Typically right here where it says me, it'll say either my name, Rick Anderson, or it will say any other person who may have scheduled you. So I open up this email and see that it's an invite, a request to take part in this service on February 20. There's a short note, and sometimes the worship leader or planner will edit that note, but you can click here to view the plan, see what songs are going on, what other band members are going to be there. You can see what kind of rehearsals there will be, what plan times actually will be, and as typical, it's just 2 services. Now, I've requested myself for 2 different positions, so I'm going to click Respond to Requests, and it will take you to Planning Center Online, and it automatically actually logs you in. The link that is there is linked to your Planning Center account, and so it automatically logs you in. And there's a few different options. You can accept, you can decline, you can decide to respond later. If you do decline, it really is helpful for me and anyone else who's planning. If you just type in what reason or excuse you have for not being able to make it. And so if you're sick or you're out of town, it's great for us to know those things so we can better work with you and just to keep up on you and how things are going with you. So as you see here, February 20 is now highlighted because I've accepted it, just like January 9, which I've already accepted. So we'll go ahead and click on this service. And as we open it, we see Pastor Rick is way ahead of schedule in his planning and has February 20 all mapped out already. Subject to change, thank you. So as we click on this little arrow next to one of the songs, you'll see a couple of resources pop up, and each of the songs have a number of resources. It will at least have 2. There will at the very least be a PDF chord chart and an MP3. Typically there are more than that, different parts and stuff. Up top, as I've just clicked on, there's a rehearse button where you can play the MP3s, and MP3s are great to work with here. One thing you'll notice about the MP3s is sometimes they sound funny, and it's normal, it's okay, because what we've actually done with these MP3s is we put them in the correct key typically. And so there is a loss of quality in the transposing, but the upside is that you get to practice with a MP3 that's actually in the correct key. You can also click pop out if you want to go ahead and navigate away and listen to the songs while you're on Facebook or something. You can just click pop out player, and that window will open. If anything should change, there's a button at the top that you can change your schedule. Also under rehearse is generate a PDF for this plan, and you can choose whether you want flow on the cover or not. But basically, it puts together a set of PDFs, 10, maybe 15 pages of every document that's attached to this plan that will open up as a regular PDF that you can that you can view and practice the chord charts of, and bring it to practice if you feel like you might need to bring your own charts to practice. So that's a really helpful tool that is a part of this website. Once again, we'll just look over on the left column. You'll see how many positions it takes to do a service, and that just really reminds us to see all those empty positions of the people who put their time in, and I appreciate each one of you. Back to the email here, it is extremely important that you go ahead and click on the respond button and send your responses to me, because as I go back to my inbox, we'll see I get an email right here. The person that scheduled you will get this email. It says whether or not you've accepted the invitation to be a part of that service. So if I had declined to be a part of the service, the email that comes to me would have more information like substitutes and stuff like that. So that's a very helpful tool. As you can see, it's really important that we have accurate contact information for you so you can get those emails. So like I said in my last video, make sure you update your profile, include the best email addresses, and actually you can have multiple email addresses for yourself, and it'll go to all those email addresses that you want it to. So include your best email address or addresses, and make sure that you respond to those emails when they come your way, so we can plan accordingly, so the other participants who maybe have to fill spots if you're unavailable can plan accordingly, and so that we can all work together to do our best to glorify God in an excellent offering of worship that we give Him each week. Signing off again. We'll see you later.